I know I've failed several times on so many occasions and on so many plans on different things. I have failed. But you know what? It does not define me. It does not define my destination. I was speaking with someone and he told me that it's not about being a failure. It's not about failing on a particular business, or it's not about failing on a particular career. It's not about failing on a particular thing. The catch there is, what's your plan when you fail? And it hits me. For each time I fail, I re-strategize and develop another plan. I don't stay where I failed and start attracting self-pity. So many people, they will see them when they failed on one particular thing, when they failed on something, it becomes the end of them all. They lose who they are, they lose their self-confidence, they feel that everything they have achieved, everything they have ever can do in this life is tied to one particular decision or one particular plan that didn't work out for them. They become a shadow of themselves. Let me tell you one thing: failure does not determine your end. In fact, go and make inquiries. All these people that you see today that are more successful, achieving several things, go closer to them and you will understand how many times they failed, but they refuse to allow the failure to determine their tomorrow. It is one thing to fail, and it's another thing to rise up. It's another thing to plan, and another thing to pray. It is good to pray, but what are your plans? God wants to bless you. He will bless you with something in your hand. He will bless you with something you are planning for. You can't just be praying for a particular thing that has failed. Maybe you want it to resurrect. Sometimes it doesn't resurrect. Re-strategize, plan, be proactive, move into action. So when you are not praying to God to come and do something, He will look and He will see what He will do for you. He's not the one that will plan for you. You plan for yourself. You don't allow your failure to do that. You learn. Anytime I fail on something, I'll just sit back. I like to have my own time alone. I'll just sit back and reflect. In those failures, maybe there are some mistakes. There are some mistakes that I made that are not supposed to be made. Or there are some actions or steps that I took that I'm not supposed to take at that particular time. I will now reflect and see where I make some mistakes, and I will now learn. It will now give me inspo on how to plan and how to strategize and how to start another thing. I don't stay where I failed. It doesn't determine my tomorrow. So I'm talking to you right now. Maybe there is something you have failed, your business, maybe your career, anything. Maybe you've invested on something and it failed. I want to tell you that it is not the end of you. But if you continue lying there, trying to gather the whole world to come and pity you, everybody will pity you. But does it solve your problem? No. You have to get up, pray, strategize, plan, be proactive. One thing, learn from where you fail and now move ahead. Even if you fail again, get up. I like success stories, but when you don't tell me your struggles, when you don't tell me the things you pass through before achieving that particular success, it doesn't speak to me. Just tell me your struggles. Tell me the number of times you failed. Tell me things you've tried, you invested your money in, and you didn't recover that money. This one is not just you putting money on something and it just go like that. Everything failed. It did not recover the money. Talk to me about those things. So when you not tell me about your success, it motivates me so hard. Just seeing success stories alone doesn't move me. I want to see the backup story. I want to see the underground stories. Tomorrow, those are the things that will energize you. Those are the things that prepares you for what is about to come. From when you have not failed and something big come to you, sometimes you might not handle it. Yes, sometimes you might, because you have not been tried. You have not been. And let me say this, that you are a child of God does not mean that you will not face struggles. It does not mean that you will not fail. No. But staying where you failed is now where you are making the mistake. Learn to get up. Learn to challenge yourself to do better. I don't want to know how many times you failed, because if I tell you how many times I've done something that didn't work out for me, you will just stay like this and be looking at me. But I don't stay there. It doesn't define me. It doesn't stop me from planning. It doesn't stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do. Moving into action.